Welcome to the show Kion's Life Abroad, where we discuss students' journey and experience while studying abroad. Do not skip the video for details and do hit the like, share and subscribe button. So without any further delay, let's move to discussing with Amandeep Kaur from Melbourne, Australia, to share her views on Life Abroad episode and tell us about studies that she's been doing in Australia. So hi Ramandeep.
Hi Hina, thank you for inviting me for this talk. So I'm currently in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm studying in Monash University. I'm completing my Masters of Business with majors in marketing.
That was really nice to hear, Amandeep. Did you always want to go to abroad for your studies, and what encouraged you to move abroad?
So when I was in Bangalore, a few of my friends, we thought of just taking a step ahead and moving to some other country. So initially I planned of going to UK and pursuing a master's there, but then I was a little dicey about it because UK just had like a 1-year course and I wanted to do at least 2 years of master degree, and that's why I came to Australia, because there were good opportunities. I can work part-time while I'm studying, and the procedure was easy and I got the course I was looking for. I'm very much into marketing. I love social media marketing, and I got a course which was really good and was provided by Monash University, and all these things added up, and then I just chose to come to Australia. Another thing about Australia is it offers a 2 years training visa, that is a full-time work visa that every student gets when they come here to Australia.
Okay, I see. So you just grabbed at the right moment, I guess. Students are usually in a dilemma of what to carry with them while they move abroad. So, Ramandeep, do you have any suggestions on what should students carry?
My suggestion would be to carry as minimum as possible, because you get everything here and it's almost the same price. You might be just paying like $2-3 extra. Just make sure that you check the weather and everything. While I was moving to Australia, it was summers there and winters here, so I had to pack accordingly. We packed just essentials, I would say. If you have some medication, skin things, just pack those ones, and everything else you'll just get here. So just keep it as minimum as possible. The other thing that I did was I spoke to locals. I tried to connect with them through Facebook and stuff, and they really helped me out with everything, and they made me understand what to get and what not to. So just keep it minimum.
Just wanted to know one thing, that were you nervous before moving abroad from your parents and everyone?
Yes, I was nervous, because obviously it was a big step to take and it was such a big change. But then moving to a country which was like thousands miles away, so that was a tricky one. But more than being nervous, I was excited about the next step that was coming towards me. And then it was okay. It was all worth it. It turned out to be good. I actually had a family here. When I came here, I was staying with them. They made me little acquainted to the culture here and stuff. So it was okay. There's nothing to be nervous, to be honest, because it's a good experience, and people in Australia are really kind and very welcoming.
You just gave relief to all the students who are planning to move. Next question, I want to know that Australia's application process is very difficult. So did you face any problems during your application process?
I did face a few, but I would suggest to just look out for agencies or consultancies around you. The visa process was also pretty easy, because I had my research in hand. You have to get a good score in IELTS to get your visa for Australia. So be careful about it and just be ready with all the documents. Make a list. For me, I marked all my all my documents by A1, A2, A3, so that I had all the documents at once. I had my preparation on point, so it was quite easy for me. And also about the SOP, that's the statement of purpose to visit Australia and to study in Australia. Make sure you elaborate it put in your interest, why you want to go to Australia, just come out there and tell all the interests you have in everything. Be very prepared for it.
Now, just for a fun fact, I guess, I would just want to know how was your first day or first week in the new land?
So my first day was like just sleeping because I was so badly jet lagged. So I don't really remember it that nicely. But my first week was good. I still remember I had to like come to university to grab my ID card. So I had to go to Monash, and then it was so nice that getting into a university which is gonna be my actual life for like next 2 years. It was fun. It was actually a culture shock, to be honest, after coming from India to here, that people are so like into themselves, and the culture is so different. So it was nice experience overall. It did take me time to adjust to everything.
Did you face difficulty in adjusting in Australia?
I was a little homesick in the starting because I had just come here. I didn't really have many friends and stuff. But when the university started, and when I started meeting people, going out and everything, it all became well.
How's the food over there?
The food here is really good. There is a good amount of Indian community here, and even Australians, they love Indian food and stuff. So there is a good option. There are so many good options for food. You get everything here, like, and it's yum. Some places I go to, I'm like, oh my god, it is yummier than India's food. So that happens. I don't think you're really gonna miss Indian food here because everything is yummy here. But yes, sometimes when I'm craving for golgappa or something, I miss India so much.
Can you just tell us that how did you get involved with the community?
Yes, initially it was a problem because there was obviously an accent gap or language gap and stuff. But then I think you just get used to it. Like when I first came here, I was, really shy to talk to people. But then once I started communicating, once I started to, go out, actually talk to the locals, go to cafes, and, just make small communications, it just made me, prepared for it.